make a case study out of it. I think that'll be fantastic. The beauty is that, how we did the whole demographic change, we kept our occupancy never less than 90%, never less than 90. So it was 99, 90 to 99 was our range. And we said we'll never go down because we don't want it to be unstable asset, because 90 plus is stable, and less than that, like about 70, or like 80, 87, 86, 85, 80 is unstable. And it was what kind of loan was it? I'm trying to remember now. Whatever it was. But the thing was, by doing these extra things, our mortgage went up from, I think, 28,000 when we bought it to 72,000, because the interest rate was a variable interest rate. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was a big, stressful situation. But then I made a decision to refi it, and going from like 3.71, it went to 7.5, 7.96, I think. And I got it at 5.6 refi or something with a 10-year fixed. That's what really increased the value of that property also, because the buyer, when I sold it this year, they assumed the loan,
They
assumed
assume
the
the
loan,
loan.
they assumed the loan,
Such a good loan.
and
Yep.
it was just a 9 years more left at 5.61, I think, percent, and everybody came out as winner.
That's a winning situation. So you just gave everybody on the call a value add strategy to help increase income. That's surges, right? That's a big surge, is
Yeah.
by being able to sell a valuable loan to the next investor.
Yes.
If you can
Yes.
get that down, that must have been agency debt. That was a Freddie Mac or a Fannie Mae.
Agency. It
Yeah.
was agency. It was agency that, and it worked out really well, because I think, again, thanks to my brother, Mark Krupina, he and I discussed and talked, and I said, you brother, this is going out of the roof here. All my cash flow is going to the mortgage, 72,000, from 28,000 a month to 72,000. And still, we increased that cash flow through doing all these value add and everything. We didn't have to put a dime from our own pocket. So that was amazing, what happened. Similarly, the key thing is, in real estate, we look for cash flow, monthly cash flow, and the big surge comes when the equity gain, when we refi it, we call it waterfall, or we sell it. So refi or selling is where you get lots of dead equity that has increased. Take it out and give it to the investors to reinvest again that money. And then otherwise, you could even do paying back, or if it's in a fund, you could buy another property, because the money should be moving. I call it velocity of money. And that happens, especially, when like-minded people, they invest with you for 3 to 5 years. You want to exit it also at a good place, so that they can take that money and run with it or reinvest with you, which is the case in my deals and all that.
And that brings so two things. One, so sometimes Vinny will say the word dead equity, and sometimes my ear hears debt equity. So I want everybody who's listening to understand Vinny said dead equity.
Debt
So you want to
equity.
move dead equity because of the rule of velocity of money. So you don't want money just sitting there. That would be considered dead equity. It's not growing. It's not expanding.